We are following some breaking news for you now. The attorney for convicted trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell says his client is willing to testify in front of Congress, but there is a catch.
There are a couple, Reed. The first of which is that they want full immunity.
So yes, one of the things she's asking for is full immunity. Peace out, donkeys. I'm out of here. You want me to drop names? You have to drop everything. Second thing she asked for is a new place, a new prison. Do you want to see the prison? The person who's convicted for 20 years for one of the biggest child trafficking organizations if not in the history of the whole U.S. And a reminder that the only person who got convicted and who's paying the price in real life, not in the afterlife, she's the only one who's been convicted, charged, and is serving 20 years sentence. You know where they're keeping her right now? Do you want to see the picture of the place they're keeping her? Bryant's Federal Prison Camp. Shut up, wrong. That looks like a Radisson Blue Holiday Inn weekend getaway with a breakfast included as well. She moved to a new minimum security facility in Texas, authorities have confirmed, after she had her 10-hour plus meeting in a matter of 2 days with the Deputy U.S. Attorney General, the person who's also a personal lawyer, who was a personal lawyer to the president. The White House gave a statement saying, "We can confirm that Maxwell is in the custody of the FBI at a federal prison Camp Bryant in Texas." I'm sure the family of the victims are going to be happy to hear that justice is being served. The only person who got convicted is in a Holiday Inn bed and breakfast. Especially the family of Virginia Giuffre. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing her name right, but for some context, she was trafficked when she was 17, 18 years old. The whole thing took place in the year 2000. There's documentaries about her all over the place. A lot of interviews about her. In 2000, she was trafficked. And she came forward. She said her piece when Jeffrey Epstein got arrested. And just 4 months ago this year, she took her own life from all the trauma that was caused. And how are they, justicing this whole thing? Is she going to serve her full 20 years? I guess not. She's in a hotel right now and she's chilling, waiting to negotiate and see what can come out of it. Now, just 3 days ago, family of Virginia also made a comment after finding out that she's doing deals with the government at the back, and there is a chance she can just walk out of this whole thing, as Trump said in his clip that, hey, I can pardon it, but I don't know, IDK. It depends on my mood. Let's see what happens. Let's see what she's gonna tell to my personal lawyer. Attorney General of Department of Justice, and then we'll decide what step we're going to take. Now, the family gave an interview and they shared their thoughts about how they feel about this whole situation of, Maxwell doing a deal with the government.
I think we were shocked by it, especially to use the term stolen, because she's not an object. She's a person. She's a mom. She's a sister. She was recruited by Maxwell. She wasn't stolen, she was recruited at Mar-a-Lago, his property, place where she was looking forward to having fun that summer. And it just kind of makes us wonder, how much he knew.
All right, so how much he knew comes from Trump when he was asked in an interview that, hey, did you know that Epstein was snatching... You want to cuddle or you're not? You come on my lap and you don't want to cuddle anymore? Donkey! Sorry. Apologies. Maxwell was recruiting young girls for Epstein at the Trump Hotel, and when Trump was asked, did he knew that, Epstein was, snatching girls from under your nose in your own hotel, Trump said that, he had no idea that, the people were being stolen from her, even though in 2002, a letter came to light that took place in 2002 that when Trump told Epstein that I like Epstein's lifestyle because he doesn't do any drugs, he doesn't do any alcohol. The only thing we have in common and what I love the most is we are into young girls.
24 hours after President Trump's remarkable new claim that Jeffrey Epstein stole young women who worked at his Mar-a-Lago resort, an anguished response from the family of one of those women, Virginia Giuffre. Giuffre claims she was approached at Mar-a-Lago in 2000 by Epstein's companion, Ghislaine Maxwell, who then sex trafficked her to Epstein.
I was recruited at a very young age from Mar-a-Lago and entrapped in a world that I didn't understand.
This week, Trump said Giuffre was one of several employees Epstein stole from him.
I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people. Yeah. He stole her. And by the way, she had no complaints about us, as you know. None whatsoever.
Giuffre's family calling it shocking to hear Trump say that he was aware that Virginia had been stolen from Mar-a-Lago. It makes us ask if he was aware of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's criminal actions. They also pointed to what Trump told New York Magazine in 2002, 2 years after Giuffre was allegedly trafficked to Epstein. Trump praising Epstein, telling the magazine, "It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." Today, I asked the president.
You said that Jeffrey Epstein stole people from Mar-a-Lago. At the time, did you know why he was taking those young women, including Virginia, who was just 16 at the time?
I would figure it was ABC fake news that would ask that question, one of the worst. But no, I don't know really why. But I said, if he's taking anybody from Mar-a-Lago, he's hiring or whatever he's doing. I didn't like it, and we threw him out.
Triple H, do the world a favor and do your signature move on Trump right now. It's all about the game. On the floor. He knew. It's a simple. He knew. 15, 20 years of friendship, he did not know.
Made a statement on Epstein and, you know, how he liked young girls. And so, yeah, it does make us question how much did he know.
Virginia, at 16 years old, right before she was taken or preyed upon by Maxwell and Epstein. We have to look at our laws. We have to look at the loopholes that have been created for predators to get away. And we have to say, no, enough is enough.
They made more comments saying this is the justice system failing victims right before our eyes. They continued by saying the American public should be outraged by the special treatment afforded to a pedophile and a criminally charged child sex offender. I am 100% with you. They're going in circles right now, treating us like we're all donkeys over here. And they're trying to shut this down. I don't know what they're cooking at the back, but what I do know is she is not going to speak. If she was going to like actually drop names, the reports would have came out that she unalived herself. They're trying to cut a deal to be like, okay guys, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, big reveal. She's actually going to expose the list. Are you ready for this? I have the files right under my desk right now. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. They're not gonna throw anyone under the bus because you think if a billionaire or a politician takes a bullet for the whole, team, do you think they're gonna stay quiet? Are they gonna be like, okay, all right, you know what, guys, we've all been to the parties, but hey, I'll take one for the team. I'm gonna go down quiet. Do not forget what I'm doing for the OG group that we had, the shit we did in the past. You guys enjoy your life, keep doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna go in prison for the rest of my life. All right, peace out. No, they're gonna snitch. Even if they drop names, they can maybe silence them for a little bit until they unalive themselves because of the guilt. This is how it is. It's as simple as this. Maxwell's lawyer said that 100 people's names were asked. Maxwell answered all of them. Are we gonna find out anything from that interview? Probably not. They're not gonna tell us shit. They're trying to find a way to bury this whole thing without anyone going down. And they're trying to, keep Maxwell happy so she won't actually talk. Because she's not going to do this shit for free. Obviously, and no one would have done this whole thing for free. 100% she wants immunity. Maybe she's not going to get that because it's just going to start war on the internet. And probably Trump is going to go down as the worst president ever for just, giving free passes to PDF files. And also, we do not know how the deal is going to go. Maybe she'll feel too depressed. And also, we do not know how the whole deal is going to go. Maybe the whole deal with Maxwell is going to go south, and in the very cozy holiday minimum present she's staying in, I don't know, she might feel depressed with the free breakfast and she might unalive herself. We don't know. We don't know. And there's going to be like a whole minute from the security footage missing, and the cameras at her cell are not going to be working at this brand new minimum federal prison. It's crazy times we're living in. Crazy. Anyways, more videos over here. Like and subscription if you're new here. You take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.